Welcome back to 843 TV. With me now in the hot seat is Doug Hitchcock with the Beaufort Inn. Doug, we learned on the Beaufort News this week that the Beaufort Inn just won a very prestigious award. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Be happy to. First, let me say thank you for having me. It's really a pleasure to be here with everybody. Yeah, everyone at the Beaufort Inn was really excited to find out that TripAdvisor.com named the Beaufort Inn in the top 25 hotels in the United States, the whole country.
It's big news.
So it is big news. In fact, we were named number 23. So, and for those that don't know, TripAdvisor.com is the world's largest online customer feedback forum where guests go to place their comments after they stay at a hotel or even before they go to a hotel, read reviews and make sure they want to stay. So it's very important to be thought of highly on this site, which obviously we were this year, so being number 23. In fact, it's more impressive to me when you consider some of the other hotels that are on the list. Hotels like the Waldorf Astoria, Trump Towers. There were 4 oceanfront resorts in Hawaii that made the list, 5 resorts in California, Beverly Hills hotels. So the list goes on, but we were one of only 6 in the whole eastern half of the United States. So it's really, we're really proud at the end. So
Very prestigious.
yeah.
Well, Doug, it sounds like you have a lot of competition on that list. Can you elaborate a little more on the criteria that makes up the award?
Sure. Well, there's several factors they consider, when picking the top 25. But one of the main ones is value. Obviously the hotel has to be nice, but value is important. Our guests need to feel they're getting a good value when they stay with us for their hard-earned money, especially in this economy. So it's nice to know that our guests are walking away from the inn feeling they're getting a good value. Another would be location. We kind of fell into that just by being where we are, but let's face it, Beaufort and the surrounding area offer amazing history and incredible beauty and wonderful shopping and architectures and restaurants and just the southern charm, the southern feel you get being in this town. It's just a wonderful place to visit and
paid by
stay.
the Chamber of Commerce.
I should be. I'd like to be.
That's great. That's great. Great to hear. We're real proud to hear somebody say that.
Yeah.
My guess is that this award also recognizes the employees and the way they treat the guests, because guests leave, and that's what they remember is the experience.
Yeah. The other factors that are considered when the location and the value, obviously, I mentioned. The rest are really operational at the inn. When a guest pulls up to the curb, to what they've first experienced to when they check out. And we're fortunate to have a housekeeping staff that does an amazing job cleaning the rooms, great attention to detail. Our maintenance staff does a wonderful job maintaining the grounds beautifully every day. The front desk staff, front desk agents, make sure all our guests are taken care of from the minute they walk in, have everything they need. We personally walk the guests to the room. Yeah, we do a couple things different than most hotels. I don't want to give our secrets away, but we walk each guest to their room personally, open the door for them, and make sure everything's okay before we leave them. Our front desk is situated it's not a big marble desk where you stand at, and it's a sit-down desk. You sit in 2 Queen Anne chairs. It's very conversational when you check in. It's just very comfortable from the moment you walk in.
And that's what they remember.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Doug, the Beaufort Inn is unlike a lot of inns or hotels in that it's almost an entire city block, and it offers a lot of different type of venues for the guest to experience. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Yeah,
we're fortunate to have 5 venues. 2 of them are actually on the city block you mentioned. One is the Tabby Garden. It's a beautiful outdoor space with overhead string lights, green grass, and it's paved rather. It's just a really gorgeous outdoor thing where we have a lot of our weddings. Another venue on the property is we have a little courtyard where they can have a smaller, intimate type setting. And then off-site, down the street within walking distance, we have Old Bay Marketplace, which is a second floor, really unique venue. Half of it's inside, half of it's rooftop that overlooks downtown. And then we have, about a mile away, is the Beaufort Town Center, which is another great outdoor space that overlooks the marsh and the intercoastal waterway. And then just down the street here, we work with the City of Port Royal and the Shed, which is a very unique space. It has 3 spaces within the complex. So you can see we have a variety of spaces that can be used for any kind of event.
Any kind of entertainment need.
That's right, that's right.
So what does the Beaufort Inn have in store for 2013?
Well, probably the most exciting thing is we're adding some more suites. We're redoing the Edmund Rhett Law Office, putting 2 suites in there. We're adding a loft suite above the Female Benevolent House. And then we recently purchased the Shepherd Cottage, and we're putting 4 guest suites in there. So we're going to have 7 more rooms.
And what will that bring the total?
That will get us to 35.
Well, that's some exciting news. Doug Hitchcock, thank you for coming on today.
Oh, you're very welcome, thanks.
From the Beaufort Inn, Joseph Griffin, thank you from TCL,
Thank you.
and Joe Lee from the town of Port Royal. Join us next time for 843 TV.
Where communities come to speak.